Welcome, all you lovely Unity people. Thank you for joining me this evening. And thank you for those who are online for joining us wherever you are internationally. We're going to take about an hour this evening and just center ourselves and connect with Divine Spirit. So I just want to welcome Elizabeth Gregovitz. She'll be doing our sound healing on the crystal bowls. So everyone here today is volunteering. So we would love for you to share your energy in with a love offering, since we're all here offering our love to you in this sacred service. There are prayer cards on the way as you go out. You can also leave your love offering on the way out as well. I would also like to invite you for our Sunday service at 11:30 on Sundays, as well as if you come early, we also have a meditation at 11 a.m. for about 15 minutes on Sunday. So you can also come on Sundays and get centered. We also have a noon meditation on Wednesdays if you're available in the afternoons. And I want to remind everyone that each of these meditations and our Sunday services are available on our Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel. So if you're not able to come at the time that we're here, these are available to you at any time, 24 hours a day online. So join us anytime for that chance to connect and center. And as you all know, here in the sanctuary, we have our Reiki practitioners and our energy healers in the house. So if you would like an energy healing, please make sure to put the white cord over your shoulder, and they will ask you if you want to receive a hands-on healing. Just nod yes or no. You don't have to disturb yourself in the silence. You can just nod and they'll know. So, and continue right on. Now, I want to remind you also that our prayer requests, if you have them and you drop them in our prayer box back there, that not only do our ministers and our chaplains here at First Unity pray over them, but they're sent on to Silent Unity for 30 days, where they're held in sacred prayer. So know that your prayer is being held not only here, but at Silent Unity in Lee Summit, Missouri. So we take meditation and prayer very sacred here. And I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Reverend Carolyn Ballinger. I'm an ordained New Thought minister through ILLI, the Institute for Leadership and Lifelong Learning International. You can find them at illi.org. They offer not only ordination, but just one-up classes for your own spiritual growth. So also, I am a chaplain here at First Unity, and the chaplains you'll find on our campus with purple stoles. So if you're ever in need of one-on-one prayer, please seek us out. We will always find time. If one of us individually is not available, we will find someone for you in a private space to speak with you one-on-one and pray with you if you're ever in need of something like that. Please know that we are here. Whenever there's something going on in this campus, there's always chaplains here to serve you. So please feel free to come up to us. That's why we are here serving this community, because we love praying with you. We love meditating with you. So with all the business taken care of, let's get down to the meditation, all right? So if everyone would just like to center themselves in the seat where they're sitting, and just take a really deep breath and just sigh out all the day and the weeks prior. Anything that might be going on in your life that's causing you anxiety or frustration, just let it go now into this silent, sacred room, into this special space of like-minded individuals. Might we now just release any tension, any fear, any anxiety that we brought into the room with us. Just breathe gently and allow yourself to let go. Really release. Thank you, Spirit Divine. As I come together here in this sacred space, with unity, my unity family, might I come, allowing myself to be filled with love, allowing myself to release what no longer serves me. And in this week of February, when Valentine's Day is upon us, might we allow ourselves to be filled with divine love. Might we allow ourselves to look out and see divine love everywhere we look on this planet. Might we see it in people's faces. Might we see it in the breeze as it goes through the leaves on the tree. Might all we see be divine love. Might all we feel be the peace and joy of our connection with Source. Just breathe that in right now. I would like to allow ourselves to have some forgiveness here tonight. And surrounding love, I know that a lot of us grew up maybe not receiving love in the way that we might have felt we needed it. And so we're going to offer forgiveness to those in our lives who weren't able to love us in the way that we felt we needed to be loved. Whether maybe they didn't have enough time for us, maybe they didn't have enough tenderness for us. Maybe they weren't able to give us the hugs that we required. Right now, in this sacred space, we're going to offer them the ultimate in forgiveness. We're going to see them as divine, knowing that they were doing the best that they could at the time. And that whatever our reaction was in those moments, we were doing the best that we could. And so we also offer ourselves forgiveness. And although we might have felt slighted or we might have felt like we didn't get what we needed, we know that where we are now, we are stronger because of any and everything that we've gone through. And so we say, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for helping me to survive. Thank you for bringing me through to the other side. Thank you now in this moment for allowing me to forgive what has passed, not only myself but others, so that we might proceed. And in the forgiveness and the release, might we have more room to be filled up with divine love. So as we relax now, I'd like to take us all on a short journey as we move from this room into a sacred wooded area. Walk with me in the cool breeze. Notice the sun through the leaves, the trees. Hear the trickling of the brook in the distance. And as we approach the shore of the river, we look and we see that not only is there a river, but there's a waterfall. And we just bask in the glory of it as the sun glints off the water as it pours over the mountainside. And as we stand beside the pool, we feel the splash of the water as it splashes into the water below. And we stand, and we feel the refreshing breeze, the cool water mist on our face. And we just breathe in this moment as we stand in nature and become one with the sun, with the breeze, with the spritzes of water on our face. Really feel that sunshine. Feel that cool breeze. And listen for the water. As we continue our journey along the shore, allow yourself to listen to the birds and the crickets and the frogs. Notice the splashing in the water. Maybe there's some fish that are poking their heads up. Maybe there's a few tadpoles or some crabs splashing along. Maybe there's a little snake slithering through the water. And find yourself somewhere to rest gently here by the shore. Maybe you prefer to sit on a rock and pull up your pant legs and gently dip your feet in the cool water. Or maybe you'd rather be under a tree in the shade in a mossy spot and stretch your legs out and lean your head back on the tree. Lift your head to the sun and just bask. Whatever you desire, find yourself a comfortable spot by this water. And as we relax here in nature, feeling the breeze and the sun, smelling that fresh air, we allow ourselves to forgive all that has come before us. Any person, any incident that might have, we felt, caused us harm in the moment, given us grief. We allow ourselves now in this peaceful place to release and forgive. Release and forgive. knowing that each incident in our lives has brought us to where we are right now. It made us a stronger being. So we can now release any fear, any anger, any trepidation we had. We can forgive what we thought was wrong, knowing that it brought us to where we are right here and right now. Thank you, Spirit. Continue to allow yourself to forgive as we relax here by the water. Thank you, Spirit Divine, for this beautiful moment of sacred connection with all that have joined us here this evening, wherever they are on this planet. Thank you for allowing me the release of forgiveness so that I might have more room to be filled with divine love. Thank you for giving me this opportunity not only to release, but to connect. Because if you're on the side of life and living, you'll believe in the power of loving and forgiving. Maybe you're consumed with power and greed, so I pray these words touch your heart and give you what you truly need. We're all children of God, no matter what we believe. So quiet your mind. Allow yourself to receive all the blessings He has in store for you. Release negative thinking and let the light shine through. Because when the love of power no longer feels stronger than the power of love, that's when we'll start to see what we're truly made of. So stop telling yourself stories of things that aren't true. Believe in yourself and know He believes in you too. Be gentle and kind. Don't blame and judge. It's just not good to start carrying a grudge. If in the future they turn and walk away, that's just your opportunity to love yourself each day. So I say to you, don't look outside for love. Give your own life purpose by sharing energy from above. So right now, in this sacred moment, allow yourself to be filled with that energy, that divine energy of love, that thread of connection that we all share. The reason we come on Wednesdays or Sundays and for classes, so that we can feel this sacred connection. We can honor that divine love that we share. So right now, let's really dive deep and sink into all this divine love that's surrounding us right here, right now, in this sacred space. And just be consumed by the vibration of the bowls. I know some days we've all been held prisoners of our own false beliefs. But when we realize the door of the soul opens inward, such an incredible relief. We can stop pushing so hard. Just relax and allow. Even if in this moment we're not exactly sure how. So we keep our mind quiet, connect with our soul. We begin with the end in mind. We keep sight of our goal. We build a mental equivalent of not just thought, but feeling. As we take an interest in our happiness, our blessings have no glass ceiling. Instead of living in a prison of circumstances, step into a life of love. Don't dwell on the lack or sickness and fear, but on what we're truly made of. And don't just change your mind, but keep it changed. Because each moment offers the chance to live in love and gratitude. Soon your life is rearranged. So right now in this moment, dwell on what you have in love, not on what you lack. Learn to enjoy each moment in your life rather than giving others slack. Because you need to control your own life. Only your own destiny is in your hands. And when you finally release all observation and judgment, your world quickly expands. So step into this light and feel how blessed you are. Because each day is a lesson in forgiveness. We've already traveled this far. Don't forget the destination, but enjoy the journey every day. Because you attract more bees with honey, which means more bees to play in the script of life we're writing and the blessings we display. So allow yourself right now to feel the feelings of how blessed you are. To feel all that is around you. If you have a roof over your head, you have warm clothes, you have food in the refrigerator, maybe you have a vehicle as well. Thank you, Spirit, for providing me with all that I need in this modern age, for giving me more than enough, not only to survive, but to thrive. Thank you, Spirit Divine, for blessing me with all that my heart desires, knowing that I might have asked and maybe not have received yet. And that's okay, because I know it's in your time, not mine. And so I continue to say thank you, knowing that all that I've asked for is being brought to me in divine timing. And so I continue to be grateful, knowing that when the time is right, all my blessings will rush to me. When I allow myself to open up and be ready and willing and open. When I make space in my own life, in my own heart, the opportunities present themselves. These beautiful blessings are just there. And we continue to say thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Knowing that every step of our journey has been divinely guided. knowing that although there may have been moments in our life when we didn't feel this spiritual connection, it was only our own thoughts that took us from that. Spirit didn't go anywhere. We took ourselves from that energy that was always there. So we sit here in this sacred space, reminding ourselves what it feels like to reconnect to Source, reminding ourselves what it feels like to be in the oneness, reminding ourselves that we are not alone. We are forever surrounded with the energy of Spirit Divine. And so we bask right now in that energy. We give thanks that we've given ourselves this hour of time to really immerse ourselves in the connection with like-minded individuals. We give thanks that we've allowed ourselves this great gift of release, of connection, of being filled up to overflowing with divine love. And so we just bask for a few silent moments. Thank you, Spirit Divine, for being here in this sacred space with us this evening. For allowing the healing presence to flow in and through each one of us. Because you know what it is we each need in this moment. You know where our weaknesses are. And you know what we need to feel strong. And so we come to you in the silence, in the sacred, sacred space. And we ask you now for what it is we need. Whether that be a healing, a companion, a new home, maybe a traveling partner. And as we call in what it is we desire, we remember to say thank you, because we know our asking is all it takes. And our thank you puts that in motion. Our feeling of having already received it solidifies that blessing in our lives. And so we call it in, and we say thank you, and we hold the feeling of already having received our blessing, our healing, our connection. Because years come and go, and seasons change. What I once thought was odd doesn't seem so strange. People come in and out of our life. They bring friendship and happiness, or suffering and strife. But each new spirit that journeys our way gives us a chance to remember how to live a more enlightened day. Because what we put out to others is what we'll receive in return. Because in every encounter, there's a lesson to learn. So no matter how different or separate we seem, we're all from the same fabric. We're all part of the same team. So when hearts come together and spirits touch, we'll start treating each other with love and stop suffering so much. We know that spirit binds us. The spirit that binds us is this energy within. So send out only love and feel the spiritual revolution begin. And isn't that what we're all here for? To allow ourselves to have our hearts come together and our spirits to touch, to feel that energy of spirit that binds us, knowing that that energy is in, around, and through, and as us. Knowing that as we reconnect to our source, it makes it easier for us to send out more of that divine love into the world and across the planet. And so we honor these sacred moments, allowing ourselves to fill up, to come together, and to touch with other like-minded spirits, wherever they are on the planet at this very moment, listening to my voice. Might we now connect in the silence? As I look out into the faces of those I greet along my day, might I allow myself to see Spirit looking back at me from every face. Might I offer my forgiveness to each person on my path. Because I know that they are doing the best that they can, as am I. And so I offer myself forgiveness as well. And I travel each day, knowing that Sacred Spirit travels with me, as me, and shines through me. And I allow my steps and my words to be guided from this place of love. I allow my actions to come from the oneness that we share. I soften my heart. And right now, I forgive myself for any missteps or anger I might have felt toward another, knowing I am always doing the best that I can. And I forgive myself and do better. And if you're still beside the water with me, allow yourself to gently, peacefully feel the sun on your face again. Feel the water on your feet if you've been dangling. Allow yourself to start hearing the birds, noticing the crickets. As we rest just a few more moments here in this gentle, sacred space. So easy to know that love is all as we sit in this room in this sacred vibration. But we know through the hurt and the pain, the loss and the gain, some days we wonder how long we can just remain sane. We've been bent and hopefully never broken. Sad because of all that's left unspoken. Some days it's still so very hard for me to just let it go. especially when I'm sitting here missing you so. But it's time to release you. I know that I should, because we're each proceeding to our highest good. Right now, in this moment, I just want you back. Your smile and your presence in my life is what I lack. Although it seems we've each been through so much pain, I know our interactions have allowed us each to gain a new perspective on life, a chance to see from above how all these life lessons lead us both back to love. Because love is all there is. It's all that ever will be. Even if you're not here in this physical moment sharing it with me. So this temporary discomfort is a small price we pay as we each learn to walk our higher path day to day. So I invite you now to call in all the love that you can into your life right now. Allow every cell to fill up to overflowing with this divine love. Allow yourself to see from a new perspective. And know that no matter who may have walked out, who may have left this earth plane, they are still all around you, sharing this divine love. And feel them in a divine embrace right now. Allow yourself to gently wiggle your toes, stretch your legs, and let yourself get up from the spot you've been sitting in beside the river and walk yourself back toward that waterfall and back from whence we came. This quiet, sacred spot will be here for you if you ever want to come back and just commune here by the waterfall with the trickling of the water. With the sun on your cheeks and the breeze in your hair. Knowing that wherever you are, all it takes is a few short breaths to connect to this sacred space that's always here. To allow yourself to become one with the oneness. To give yourself a few breaths to fill up to overflowing with divine love. So right now, take in a few deep, deep breaths. And just allow yourself to feel that love overflowing right now. Take as much time as you need to bring all parts of your body back into this room as you feel yourself sitting on the chair, your feet on the floor, your back against the back of the chair. And slowly, gently open your eyes when you're ready. There's no rush. And say, thank you, Spirit, for this divine, sacred space and this sacred time with like-minded individuals at my spiritual home. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And namaste, dear ones. Namaste.